Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's cooking episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And today we're going to cook one of America's favorite eating fish, and that's the catfish. And summertime is a great time for grilling, so I'm going to share a fantastic grilling recipe with you today. I've got two bullhead catfish here, just nice eating size catfish. I removed the head, removed all the innards, and then what I did, very importantly, I scraped the skin and took all the slime off. So these catfish are now ready for the grill. So for the ingredients, it's going to be very, very simple. We've got 4 cloves of garlic. We're going to take the juice of 1 lemon, half a teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning. I've got 4 ounces of olive oil here. We're going to take a half a teaspoon of paprika and some freshly ground pepper. Okay, so 4 ounces of olive oil. Let's take our freshly squoze lemon. There we go. Half teaspoon of paprika or of Old Bay seasoning. Half teaspoon of paprika. And of course, we can't forget our minced garlic, which we will add right now. Whoops. And some freshly ground black pepper. Okay, then mix it all around to incorporate the ingredients. Okay, now we're going to take about half of our marinade, maybe a little more than half, pour it into a bag, take our catfish, and we're going to put them in a bag and get them all covered. Close up the Ziploc bag. And we're going to let them sit for about 5 minutes in this marinade. Get them all mixed up in the marinade. And then just let them sit in that marinade for about 5 minutes. Okay, it's been 5 minutes and we've got ourselves a nice grilling rack here, as you can see. We're going to take the catfish out. We're going to place them in this grilling rack, which just makes it very, very convenient for barbecuing. There we go. Now this marinade in the bag, we're not going to use that anymore. We've got the reserved marinade that we're going to use when grilling these fish. Okay, let's go to the grill. Okay, so I've had the barbecue preheating now for 15 minutes, so it's good and hot. We're going to take our catfish right on the grill, and with this little bit of extra reserved marinade that we have, you can take it and just slowly baste it, and be careful because the barbecue is on high and you want to avoid those flare-ups. But we are going to just periodically here baste these catfish. There we go. We're going to let them cook for a while and then flip them over. After about a minute or so, don't be afraid, add a little more marinade. Open it up and add some more. Okay, it's just been just over 2 minutes now. Starting to look really good. We give it a flip, and once again a little more marinade. Once again, after about another minute, add a little more marinade. Alright, it's been just over 2 minutes again, so time to give them a flip. Take a look at them, see how they're doing. Oh yeah, they're looking really good. I want them to get nice and golden brown, and the amount of time for cooking depends on the thickness of your catfish. These ones are small, but they're fairly thick. So I'm going to give them another couple minutes. Okay, it's been about another minute and a half. I flipped them one more time, and these are looking like they're done. So let's take them off the grill. And the way you could tell is the meat starts to separate a bit. Everyone's grill will be different. If you leave the lid open, it'll take longer. If you leave it closed, depending on how hot your grill runs. But you can always tell by looking at your fish when it starts to get nice golden brown and the meat starts to separate a bit. They're absolutely perfect. Okay, off they come. Okay, now I'm going to remove this clip, and I've done it once before with my fingers, not a good idea. Use the fork, remove the clip because it's hot. Lift that up. There we go. These grills work fantastic. There's one nice fillet, or one nice catfish. And there's the second one right there. Oh boy. Take a look at that, folks. Okay, now for the true test, the taste test. Now remember, these are not fillets, it's the whole fish. So there's the one bone going right up the middle. You could easily take your fork along the backbone and just move the meat off, just like so. you could flake it off, and then of course folks, if you like catfish, summertime grilling, it's a great recipe. And at this point, if you want, you can add more salt if you like salt, and it's absolutely perfect, makes for a great meal. I hope you've enjoyed today's cooking episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips, and I hope you get a chance to give this recipe a try. I'll also put a link here for you if you want to check out how to clean catfish, bullhead catfish. I'll put that link in here for you as well. And as always, folks, I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, good luck and good fishing. So you need something with a little bit of backbone. So very simple way. And now what we're going to do, Claudia, I'm going to ask you to show maybe a different method where we're going to show a quick fillet and also removing the skin.